So I have the Klipsch R-15PM speakers, and I RMA'd my first pair because the USB import wasn't working. And so I want to explain to anyone having the same trouble and problems with Bluetooth how to use both of these things. So both the Bluetooth and the USB I'm going to explain. So I don't remember if I tried USB 3.0 with my original pair, but it turns out that these speakers for some reason actually don't work with USB 2.0, at least on Windows 10. They don't work on USB 2.0 even though the cable is a USB 2.0 cable. See, it doesn't have the 5 contacts in the back of the plug that it would need to have if it was USB 3.0. It's just a USB 2.0 cable. So I don't know if it's Windows 10 or maybe the technology in these speakers is modern and just not backwards compatible, but I'll show you what happens if I plug this into my USB 2.0 ports here versus the 3.0 ports. Alright, so I'll go for the 2.0 ports first. So it says that the device malfunctioned, which would lead you to believe that your speakers are malfunctioning and defective. But now if I go ahead and switch this to the USB 3.0 port, so there we go. If I use USB 3.0, it works perfectly. Now I also want to show you that these speakers are not alone in this weird USB backwards compatibility issue. This is a Huawei Mate 10 Pro. This is my new phone. I love it. And this is a USB-C to USB 2.0 cable. Again, you can see this is just a 2.0 cable. This cable is not 3.0. So if I plug this into 2.0 or 3.0, I'll get the same error code as the speakers. Not recognized, malfunction, blah blah blah. So let's try 3.0. Well, this time it's just not showing up as anything. I'll try a 3.0 in the back. Alright, so that was a USB 3.0 port in the back. Now, I have one USB 3.1 port, and I will plug it into that port. It works flawlessly. It's just like these speakers, except they're compatible with USB 3.0. This isn't even compatible with USB 3.0. It's not compatible with 2.0 or 3.0. It's only compatible with 3.1. It seems like these have the same issue. And I think that with my original pair, I was so dead set on like, it's a 2.0 cable, it's a 2.0 plug in the back of this, 2.0 cable, only plugged into 2.0. Why would you even try 3.0? I don't know. So I think I RMA'd my original pair for no reason. I'm making this video to hopefully help you not make the same mistake, because you will spend 2 weeks without the beautiful sound from these awesome speakers. When you turn the speakers on and put them in the Bluetooth input, the Bluetooth light will flash. To me, I thought that this meant the device was in discovery mode, but as you can see, I cannot see it with my phone. It doesn't seem to be available. It just seems like there's nothing in the room with any Bluetooth on. So this led me to believe actually that the Bluetooth was broken, but it's not. I actually figured this out. I think I just never read the manual, but I figured this out on my parents' Klipsch soundbar. You have to hold in the Bluetooth button on the remote or hold in the volume button. The volume button is also a selector for the input. I skipped it. So if you hold down that button after getting into the Bluetooth mode, or you hold in the Bluetooth button on the remote, you hear that little beep and the light starts flashing faster. And now it should show up. I may need to, that'll make it show up faster. Oh, yeah. All right, and then it beeps when you connect it. So another thing is, a lot of people will say in reviews that they need to click on it and reconnect each time that they turn the speakers off or on. Now, I just want to show you that with this new phone with Bluetooth 4.2, that doesn't happen. However, with the phone I'm recording this with, which is an iPhone 6s Plus, it does happen. I do have to click each time. So I think it depends on which version of Bluetooth your phone has. And I think this is similar to the USB thing, where it's just what's inside this speaker is a relatively new technology, and it's just not quite perfectly compatible with older technologies. So I'll turn it off and I'll wait for it to disappear. Alright, so it just says nothing. And then if I turn it back on, connected. So I didn't have to do anything. I didn't have to press anything, and it just automatically connected. Now I'll show you, if I turn off my Bluetooth and then turn it back on, it'll also automatically connect. So if I turn it off, that'll flash again. Now I turn it back on, and it automatically connects, just like that. Now, for those of you that don't know, I'm opening that and closing it with this fingerprint sensor. I love that feature. I love this phone. Alright, so there's everything I know. Try USB 3.0 for the USB connection. You need to hold in either the Bluetooth button or the button on the volume knob. Well, the volume knob is also a button, so, or hold in the volume knob. And for newer phones, newer devices, Bluetooth will automatically reconnect. So don't get discouraged when you see reviews online. Like, if you don't have this speaker, these speakers, and you're thinking about getting them, don't get too discouraged when you see reviews online that say that about the Bluetooth. Because if you have a new device or whenever you upgrade your phone, it will automatically connect after that. Alright, thanks for watching, and I really hope you found this helpful.